It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And coming up, we'll see Dallas Goedert. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions.
It's the Eagles and the Bucs, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
He was good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Dotson in motion right. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Look at the big fella go. Pushing his way through. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading him out in his 2nd season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Opting to run again here with White. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They run straight ahead here with White. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Getting set to go again, Dallas Goedert marching back onto the field. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
First down, here's White. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. On third down, a run from White. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Mayfield on play action. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Mayfield. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. They start the drive here with Gainwell. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The Eagles at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 18.
What's that? What's that?
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
2nd and 5.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10.
Now Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. In motion, the tight end. Play fake. Mayfield.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Palmer going in motion right.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. That's complete to White. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jamal Agnew.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man, it's Gainwell.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Hurts.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
This is Smith with a grab. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
28 yards.
And the Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Baker Mayfield going to lead his offense back out there. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
To throw, Mayfield.
Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Mayfield. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And again, it's Mayfield.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing is Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half.
Back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Mayfield now. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing. Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
They'll go up the middle with White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7.
And the tight end goes in motion left. And Mayfield just getting the play off. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The decision for Todd Bowles, and he says let's go for it on 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. 4th down, Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Mayfield with it once more.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 33-yard line.
Starting things out with a give to Gainwell.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37.
It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Eagles, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. 3 quarters have come and gone.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Palmer going to go in motion left.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And this offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be third and forever. Now Mayfield.
That's taken in by Palmer.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hurts. Got his man. It's Gainwell.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Complete. Smith has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. In motion left comes Brown. They'll look to throw again. He's got Smith here. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hurts going to keep it again.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Mayfield now. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Finding Otten once more. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's got it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jamal Agnew with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And they will take a knee here. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. Down to the 25. Down to a knee goes Hurts, and that is going to be that. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses.